Does journaling really help? What does journaling actually do anyway? If you already journal but feel like something's missing and you're not getting the full benefits from journaling, this video is for you. If you don't journal and clicked on this video, then I hope by the end you'll be convinced to start. It's the one habit I recommend most to anyone who wants to be more productive and live a healthier, happier life. Journaling won't be very effective if you merely write down what you did each day or how you felt on the surface level like this. For example, I ate spaghetti today. It was good. It was sunny today. I liked it. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just a bit too basic. Moreover, this way of somewhat shallow journaling can leave you feeling even bitter or frustrated if you use your journal to consistently chew on negative incidents that happened today or the emotions that resulted from them without a certain directional solution. In today's video, I'm going to share 4 crucial aspects you can incorporate into your journaling practice to fully maximize its benefits. Since adding these to my daily journaling routine, I've not only achieved many of my goals, but also grown internally as a person, a wife, and a mom. After watching this video and applying these aspects to your daily journaling practice, you won't feel like you're missing out anymore. Instead, you'll discover the depth and power of journaling and learn how to take full advantage of it. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 1, revisiting. The first crucial aspect of journaling that you don't want to miss out on is revisiting. Not revisiting what you've written in your journal is like pouring water into a vase with a leak at the bottom. So much potential for growth is lost because of that leak. What I often discover when journaling is that as I revisit past entries, I realize I tend to make similar mistakes in certain situations repeatedly. I sometimes come across powerful insights or potential solutions that I had previously recorded, but I forgot that I had already written them down. We humans forget. That's why we write things down. But if we revisit what we've written, we can remember better, which means we can grow and improve more effectively. Journaling is a great way to record your life, thoughts, and emotions. If you have a method for accessing those insights through revisiting your journal, you gain a powerful tool for shaping your future. It's like having an effective communication system with your past self. There are several ways to make revisiting your past entries in your journal easier and more seamless. One approach is to use a categorical prompts or diagrams, allowing you to grasp what you've written about at a glance quickly. Another method is to utilize effective sticker usage. For me, the main purpose of using stickers is to make it easier to revisit and understand my past entries. Visual cues like these are easier on the eyes, allowing you to quickly identify the topics of previous entries by looking at specific stickers. A third way is to write in more legible, neat handwriting. While I don't think excellent handwriting is necessary for journaling, if you can't read what you've written or if it takes considerable effort to decipher, that wouldn't be ideal. If you don't feel confident in your handwriting, I can help you with some tips that you can benefit from in this video. For revisiting past journal entries, you could set a schedule to do so once a week or once a month on a specific day. Personally, I revisit my entries on the last day of each month, and I found this approach to be very effective in building the habit of revisiting. It takes about 15 to 30 minutes depending on how deeply you want to reflect. Regardless, this practice will help immensely in becoming the ideal self you aspire to be, both professionally and personally. Number 2, categorizing. The second aspect that makes journaling powerful and effective is categorizing. One of the biggest benefits of journaling is the ability to see your life and about yourself at a glance, gaining a clear understanding of who you are and how you live for the time being. To fully experience this benefit, we need to understand how categorization works in journaling. Picture this: after a long day, you feel overwhelmed by too many responsibilities, leaving your mind feeling disorganized and messy. You pick up a pen and paper and spend about 10 minutes dumping all your thoughts in point form. It's like cleaning up a messy desk. It instantly makes you feel lighter. While this is one benefit of journaling, it's only half the work. It's like emptying a messy closet and pulling everything out. But the important task that follows is putting everything back into their respective categorized drawers in a little more logical and coherent way. Brain dumping is definitely a great start to picking up a pen, starting a journal, journal and decluttering your mind. But as you continue this exercise over time, you'll begin to notice certain patterns, recurring life problems or feelings that repeatedly appear on the pages. That's when the categorization of your thoughts and life patterns begins to emerge. You see, while our days may seem chaotic with a jumble of unorganized events and thoughts flying around, we tend to repeat the same thoughts and behaviors day by day. This repetition allows us to group these into categories, helping us to see things more clearly and understand ourselves better. Here's an example. This is one of the sections in the journaling system that I currently use called the Life Balance Wheel. It's where I review and score how I did in various areas of my life. The wheel is comprised of 4 major categories representing the most important parts of my life. Within each category, there are subcategories that I evaluate to see how I performed over the past month. These subcategories aren't randomly chosen. They are based on my understanding of myself and my life. By incorporating this categorization, I can assess how I'm doing in each part of my life and overall at a glance. This gives me a clearer picture when it comes to evaluating and analyzing myself compared to simply listing my thoughts in point form. Another powerful way to practice categorization is through an exercise called What's in Your Brain. Think about how it feels when you spill 1,000 puzzle pieces onto a table and have to start putting them together. Overwhelming, right? You don't know where to begin. My second son Joey loves doing puzzles, but when he was faced with 1,000 pieces scattered across the table, he cried, feeling completely overwhelmed. However, once I helped him categorize the pieces by color for their respective parts, he was able to tackle the challenge. The What's in Your Brain exercise works similarly. Start by drawing a simple brain shape, then write down what occupies each part of your brain throughout the day, what you're thinking about, and how much time you spend on each thought. It's like sorting the 1,000 puzzle pieces of your thoughts by color before assembling them. This exercise helps you see how you're spending your mental energy throughout the day. Instead of facing a chaotic mess of life, this exercise allows you to feel like you can actually start solving the puzzle. It shifts your perspective from being overwhelmed by scattered pieces to knowing where to begin organizing. So, by incorporating this categorizing process into your journaling, you gain a powerful tool to evaluate yourself effectively. And with this deeper self-understanding, you can grow and improve, move closer to becoming your ideal self. Number 3, directing. The third important aspect of journaling is directing it in a specific direction. I've been journaling for about 20 years since I was a high schooler. However, for the longest time, I didn't feel like journaling served me much in achieving the goals I wanted or in moving me towards a specific direction for progress. That's why I was in search of a journaling method that could help fulfill that specific purpose, my personal growth and transformation into the ideal version of myself. Then I ended up designing my own journaling system, which aims to facilitate growth and help achieve goals. By the way, if you're interested in finding out what it is, it's called 5-part journaling system, and you can watch this video to see if the method suits your needs and style. That's not to say that journaling should always be about transformation and achieving goals, or that I wasted all that time in the past. While trying out many journaling prompts and methods in the past, I've learned to express myself and unload much of my emotional baggage. However, incorporating the aspect of direction in life is a great way to maximize the benefits of journaling, as we all want to be healthier and happier, even if it's just 1% more than yesterday. Let me show you how you can incorporate a sense of direction in your journal. There are 3 important parts to consider when using journaling as a means to grow. Number 1, where you are. Number 2, where you want to be. Number 3, how to get there. Where you are is the part where you evaluate and understand yourself and your overall state of being. For example, by answering specific prompts like this, you can gain deeper insights into where you currently stand in life. Where you want to be is where you set your goals and envision how you aspire to grow. This could include areas of improvements or skills you want to develop. A good example is setting yearly goals. This is the first page of 5-part journaling system where you write down a maximum of 10 goals prioritized by importance. 3 of those should be your top priorities, providing you with a clear direction to move towards throughout the year. How to get there involves writing down specific tasks or habits that will help you achieve those goals. For example, in this habit tracker section, you can note the particular habits you want to incorporate into your daily routine to accomplish your yearly goals. You can also monitor your daily progress to see how you did to fulfill those goals. As you track your progress, you can also reinforce the habit of enjoying the process, which helps you keep you even more motivated as you journal. Since I incorporated this directing aspect and aligned methods into my daily journaling, it has immensely helped me to grow both professionally and personally. The last aspect I want to highlight in journaling is resting. If I asked you who you would like to spend time with the most, I can assume your answer would be those with whom you feel comfortable, those you can truly rest your soul around. If you constantly feel nervous or feel like you have to mask your true self when sharing the same space, how could you want to spend time with them unless you make an intentional effort? I think journaling is a bit like having a close friend. Spending quality time with yourself. I'm not suggesting that journaling can replace close friendships, but I want to emphasize the importance of feeling at ease when you're in journaling mode. If you feel obligated to journal as if it's just another task after a long day, then it's unlikely you'll stick with it consistently in the long run. So it's a good idea to know how to enjoy those precious moments. Then how do you make journaling feel comfortable and enjoyable? One way is to set aside a designated time and space for journaling. This helps a lot because it allows you to feel like you have permission to use the time without rushing or feeling distracted by your responsibilities and worries. If you dedicate this designated amount of time, say 15 to 30 minutes to journaling, you can focus on the present moment. The amazing feeling of being fully present with yourself is something journaling in solitude can provide, and it's an experience you'll want to take full advantage of. Another way to enhance the aspect of resting in journaling is to express gratitude. When you journal, it's a perfect opportunity to count your blessings and reflect on the things you're grateful for. This isn't to say that you should artificially force yourself to be grateful in difficult situations you might be facing. Instead, it's about training yourself to recognize gratitude in any circumstance. If there's someone you forgot to thank that day, you could write it down as a to-do for the next day. If there's a situation you find difficult to appreciate, write that down as well. Try to view the world through a lens of gratitude. I've learned that we can find gratitude even in times of pain, suffering, or facing unfortunate adversity. Someone once told me that gratitude is like a muscle. If you practice and train yourself to find something to be grateful for in any circumstance, it becomes bigger and stronger. Life can be harsh sometimes, but trying to find something to be grateful for is much healthier response than blaming our circumstances or others during hardships, and it will eventually help you become a more grateful person. So why not use this journaling time to encourage and counsel yourself by expressing gratitude? So those are 4 crucial aspects to consider to maximize the benefits of journaling. There isn't just one system, one prompt, or one way to journal. I suggest trying out as many methods as you can to find what suits your needs and style. However, if you can incorporate these 4 aspects that I've shared in the video into your journaling practice, or at least keep them in mind when you journal, you'll experience healthier, happier, and more enjoyable outcomes from journaling. If you're interested in learning more about 5-part journaling system I'm currently using, feel free to check out this video, the journaling method that will change your life in 6 months. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!